Good morning, ninjas. All right, we are getting ready to weld that piece down there that I showed you guys. We're also going to go ahead and weld this tail light. The actual metal's been broken for a while, and so I just put some tape on it, but we're going to weld that. We got another part right here that caved in. Morning, Steve.
Morning.
That caved in. And so I'm going to get Steve to, with needle noses, pull as much of this metal out, and then Justin will just weld tap these. And then what it's done, it's actually pushed into the sign. And it's not good. So, and then even this side right here is super loose, as you see right there. Just from all the beating the mowers back and forth. So. Got my little welder, 135, 115 volt.
Just fry them retinas.
Kick the breaker.
My breaker?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, it's a wrap. As you can see, we welded the light here that's been hanging for a while now, and I just taped that, but there is the metal piece. It's still bent, but at least it's intact right there, and it should hold. Hopefully. Depends on the welder. He's saying that I could take a sledgehammer and hit it to test it. Whatever. I also asked him to go ahead and
They're all tacked down.
tack a couple of these that busted. Yeah. Yeah. No comment, I'm recording. See, on these too. And here, it actually went through, as you guys can see. So, I don't know how much longer this gate will hold. I might have to get another one down the road here soon. But, anywho, jack of all trades right here. Where'd you learn to weld like that, huh?
On my own.
On your own?
Yeah.
Well, get out of here.
I did.
Really? You didn't go to a school or nothing to weld?
My dad taught me a little bit. I've welded for 8 years.
Wow. Wow.
And now I'm over here mowing grass.
And he's now over here mowing grass. Kicking ass, slinging grass. Something like that. Alright. We're going to get on the road. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Steve, you want to say hi to YouTube?
Hey, YouTube.
No, you got to... Dude, you already know the routine by now.
Hey, YouTube.
There you go. Oh my God. Steve's on the 36B ride. What? I was about to say, don't mess it up now, Steve. You're on camera.
Dude, I got you.
Hey ninjas, real quick update. Today has been quite the day. They had some issues with the walk behind. They had to take it to the dealer. They couldn't even get it up on the trailer because this completely broke. But even bigger from that, one of these wheels, the cast iron, completely busted in half and broke off. And he didn't hit nothing. They were in the middle of the yard doing about a 2.5 acre yard, and this just completely busted about right here somewhere. This has happened once before last year, and so I know it's not something that they've hit or anything like that. This has happened before, and the only thing the dealer is able to tell me is just from a lot of wear and tear. You know, it's just the front wheels get a lot of beating. So that's the only thing I can think of. But let me show it to you one more time. So they dropped it off at the dealership, and they're coming back now to get this one. Sorry, but you know what that means, right? A lot of time has been lost. Always something, especially towards the end of the week. So they're gonna pick this one up now, and they're gonna go on. I'm gonna go ahead and knock out a few quotes, and I think that's all I gotta do. I got 2 quotes I gotta do. But it's depressing, guys. It's always something. But yeah, it's happened again. It's happened last year as well. Like the cast iron, it completely breaks off. So I don't know what's the deal, but they're coming back, and then I think they pulled this too hard or something and it broke. So they're almost here. They're gonna go ahead and get this one and go on, and I'm gonna go on too. So see, ninjas, but this is something you got to be prepared. Stuff like this happens all the time. It's just part of it, guys. I don't know. You know, there'll be like weeks and months, nothing, and then all of a sudden there'll be stuff just back to back. But all right, stay tuned. I'll try to show you what I get into, and I might join them a little later. I'll see, but take care. Bye. What's going on, ninjas? So they just got back, picked up the new mower, or the other mower I should say. They dropped the old one off at the dealership. Dealership told them they'll take care of it. They'll put a new rope for the start, and they'll replace the wheel. They basically said those wheels get a lot of beating, and that's what happened to me last year. I had one completely just fall off out of the blue. It just fell out. It basically broke in half. It didn't like fall out, it cracked. They're so behind, guys. It's freaking 4:50, almost 5 o'clock, and they've only done like 6 yards. It's terrible. Oh, that's terrible. We have got to do the mulch this week. There's no buts or ifs, so I don't know what to tell them. I know it's not their fault, and you know, things happen, but anyway, I'm meeting up with a guy in the morning. Well, not in the morning, sorry, tomorrow afternoon. It's a new guy that's wanting to meet the Saving Green Ninjas, and he's looking to join the Saving Green Ninjas. So if it works out, he will join them. As far as how I hire, that's something I want to talk about. I run a background check on anybody that is interested to apply, and a drug screening. They have to pass those. So if all that checks out with him, the new guy, then he might, excuse me, he might join us. We'll see. I know they need help. they're taking care of it, but it's a lot of stress on them, and Steve really could use the help just weed eating. So the guy, I just spoke with him today. He is looking for something long-term, full-time. I mean, he was very upfront and honest as far as not comfortable on the walk behind, zero turn, or a V ride. But he said, I've push mode, I've used the tractor, and I'm really decent at weed eating. So we'll see. I told him the position I have available is basically weed eating. You know, Steve needs help, and I want to provide that for them. So we'll see. Have not made a decision on a truck yet. I don't know what to do, guys. I'm very careful about not rushing into things, and I've always been that way, at least when it comes to the business. Sometimes pleasure-wise, if it's electronics or or entertainment, I might just go and get it. Hold on. But when it comes to business, I'm very careful because I don't want to make the wrong move. So, still haven't decided nothing. I think the 2014 is working out for Steve and Justin just fine, and for now at least. And you know, it's not off the table. I'm still looking, but I got to make the right decision. Obviously, I told you guys the dealership has given me a good price on this. They've offered me a solid offer, good enough to where I don't have to really try to sell it. Unless I just don't want to buy another truck and want to get rid of this one, but I don't have to sell it to get the best out of it. They've made me a solid offer, so we'll see. I'm still thinking about it. It's just too much going on right now. You see, I mean, like, I got to catch up on this mulch jobs. They're behind again today, which is terrible considering we've been doing so good all week. But it's just one of them days. You know, again, it's something that is sometimes it's out of our control. And I've said this in my earlier videos, or in one of them, but I'll say it again just in case to some of you new guys who just joined or something, or some of you guys who've just starting a business. I want to say, it's not what happens that defines you and your business as a business owner. It's how you handle what happens. So, with that being said, I think it's common sense, guys. Like, things are gonna happen, is what I'm trying to say. And you know, things are gonna happen, and you're gonna be grinding your teeth and cussing like a sailor inside yourself and just so stressed. Why is this happening? Why is, you know, but that's not what defines you, what kind of business you run. What defines you is how you handle the things that come up. Things are gonna come up. You know, equipment breaks down or something happens, even though I always try to keep up with the maintenance and everything on all my mowers. You know, greasing everything, all the oil changes. I mean, blades are just whatever. You know, you obviously sharpen them or change them when you need them, but you know, but something like this, unexpected, a wheel falling off, completely just breaking off, that's out of our control. And he didn't hit nothing. I know he didn't hit nothing because he recorded it and Steve saw it too, and they wouldn't lie to me, guys. So that's not the case. I don't want to even talk about it. But it's happened to me once before last year, so it's one of those things. You know, those walk behinds are awesome. I love them, but they take a lot of beating. When you think about it, you know, we mow almost 500 yards a month. You know, we cut 500 yards a month. 500 yards, 500 times, whatever you want to look at, however you want to look at it, it's up there. That's a lot of freaking yards that are different, holes that are different. That's a lot. And something is bound to go wrong. Something's bound to go wrong at some point, right? So anyway, obviously this mower is still under warranty, thank goodness. So they're gonna take care of it. And that's one of the reasons I like the warranty aspect of things, man. I don't want to stress. I mean, it's so stressful enough when stuff happens. I don't want to put more stress on top of that stress of how much will things cost. So anyway, so we'll see what they get done. They're already gone. We'll see how much they get to accomplish from 5 till about 8 o'clock is daylight, what's available. So about 3 more hours. And yeah, we'll go from there. We'll see how this new guy, if he checks out or not. I'm meeting with him tomorrow afternoon. I think tomorrow, later in the afternoon, but once my wife gets home from work, we sold our living room furniture. So the lady and her brother came over, looked at it, they liked it, and so they put a down payment on it, and now they want to come pick it up tomorrow, so that's fine. And so now I got that going on tomorrow evening, and I got to meet with the new guy, and I got to figure out if they're going to be able to finish everything or not. It's just a mess. What I'm thinking is I'll probably just follow them tomorrow in my truck and help them. Hopefully we can catch up from today's loss of time. And when I gotta, part ways from them, that I can just get in my truck and leave, so I don't have to be stranded with them in the trailer and all that. But so anyway, it's been quite the day, actually. Not too much activity because I was just at home doing a bunch of paperwork, and they were gone, and I was planning on catching up with them and trying to do a little recording for you guys, but then I get this call from Justin, like, we got a problem. Like, oh God, I hate that phone call. And I'm like, what? And he's like, man, the wheel just fell off, the rope broke. It wasn't the rope. I think it's either the rope, I wasn't there, or it's the little retracting thing that retracts the rope. It just, I think the rope broke. I mean, whatever happened inside of that thing, the rope obviously broke. So anyway, all right, I'm gonna go quote 1 or 2 yards. I'll try to record a little bit of those. Almost lost my phone. And I'll try to record a little bit of those, and that's it. That's gonna be pretty much the highlight of the day. So, all right, ninjas, stay tuned. Later. All right, ninjas, I didn't even record this one that I had looked at because I pulled up in the neighborhood, and as I'm getting closer to it, I'm looking at it, and there's somebody already mowing it. So I was like, well, screw that. Which honestly, it's fine. You can't get them all, and trust me, you don't want to get them all. So, but yeah, that's what happened with that one. So I'm gonna go ahead and go look at this other one. This other one looks very promising because it was actually a referral. This other one was a referral too, but I guess somebody just maybe she found someone else before I could get to it. But this one, I spoke with the gentleman last night, so he's expecting me, and I think we'll have a good relationship. So I'll try to record a little bit as I pull up. It's supposed to be pretty steep, I believe, in the front, though. But anyway, stay tuned. I'll try to show you a little bit. After that, guys, I'm headed to the house. That's it. That's all for today. Didn't really, I don't know where they are. I know we're still behind, but it's gonna be a long day tomorrow, and I think I'm gonna have to step in and help. They don't want me to be with them. Like, they want to show me, you know, they wanted, you know, that they can handle it. But I think at this point, that's not an option right now. They've lost a lot of time today. So I think tomorrow I'm just gonna have to step in, and all three of us are just gonna have to go hard. So, all right, talk soon. All right, guys, I gotta tell you real quick for a conclusion. Those ninjas of mine, after all the stuff today, the headache that I've explained to you, again, I'm sorry I didn't get to record on that quote. The customer came out, was with me the whole time, but we got it. We're doing it tomorrow, so I will be helping them out. So I will record tomorrow and show you the new account. But those ninjas of mine, after all that, they were like, they only did 6 yards at like 4 o'clock, 4:30, something like that. And they came back and were only carrying over 4. Wow. So I wanted to share that with you. Those are some loyal ninjas. I'm very proud of them, very happy. We did the best we could considering what happened today. Today was one of those days, as I told them, that it's just not in our control. It just happens. So, but I'm going to help them tomorrow as best as I can, showing up on some of these new yards especially, and just getting her done so that way we can free our schedule up for mulching Saturday. So, thanks guys. Sorry not so much recording today, mostly just me talking, but tomorrow will be a better day. But anyway, thank you. Good night. See you tomorrow, ninjas. Later.